thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl, Biami. Hi guys, welcome. Just a really quick video because it looks like UK influencer Miss R Fabulous Renee is all over the blog post because she has said goodbye to her followers. Now it looks like she is moving. She's done a video about this, that she was due to leave the UK, and prior to that she was really open about where she was mentally, how she's been affected by her mental health, how she lost like a lot of money, and it seems like she has said her goodbye. And she posted this picture packed up and ready to go. She says, "Hey mamas, bye bye all. I couldn't forget my YouTube family. Tears in my eyes from reading Instagram comments. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting me and wishing well for me. This is the most craziest, spontaneous thing I have ever done." Excuse me. "But I have taken a leap of faith. I have to put me first. I hope this journey heals me and my broken heart. I really hope I find me again. Thank you everyone for your support. Follow me on Instagram." And then she puts her handle. Now, actually, do you know what? The comments hasn't been too bad under certain blog posts. A lot of people are wishing well for her. Sometimes you really do have to go to the root of the issue. The way people behave oftentimes is just the outcome. Sorry, that's my phone. Oftentimes is just a result of a deep rooted issue, and it's not just about what the person portrays or what the person is currently doing. That's just the fruit of the seed that's actually rooted in you. So I always like to look at where people are at, or how people react, respond from that perspective. And it's good to actually see that people are wishing her well, and people are kind of understanding. She lost a lot of money. Yes, she's allegedly scammed a lot of people, and people are still angry and holding on to that. People saying she just needs to come off social media. This is how she makes her money. Clearly this is the life that she chose, and unfortunately it's just not working out for her, and she's on this self-discovery journey. And I think this is the good time to do it. This is the best time, before you cross over, to actually take that time to look inwardly, to actually take time to take accountability and check yourself and be like, right, you know what, actually I want to see change, and what is the change that I want to see, and how am I gonna actually get that change. So sometimes you do have to up and literally leave, and fortunately for her, she's able to do that. Because I don't know about you guys, but like, it's so different like when you leave the UK. When people say the UK is bad vibes, like legit. And I really do hope that she finds herself. But the thing is, there's no point on up and leaving if you don't do that inward work, because you can take somebody out of the hood, but the hood could still be in that person. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, sometimes it's not just about up and leave, but it's actually doing the work. It's actually facing your demons. It's actually saying, actually, you know what, I need to deal with this particular thing. Because you can run away, but the demon that is fighting you, the thing that is inside of you, is still gonna follow you everywhere that you go. There's certain things that you actually have to break off of your life. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter how far you go. It doesn't matter where you try and hide. If that thing is still with you, if you still have a covenant with that thing, then that's going to follow you. If you have made certain decisions in your life, and you have done certain things in your life, which like a lot of people do, and I'm just talking in generic right now, like a lot of people have done certain things to get to certain places in their lives, to gain a certain level of success. They have opened certain doors, and then when they want to come out, when they're finding that one side, I am getting that, I'm getting the riches. On one side, I'm getting the fame, the popularity. But on the other hand, that thing is eating me up from the inside. Like nothing else is working. I don't have that peace. I'm not happy. Wherever I go, I am not happy. Like I'm running away, like no one's chasing me, but I'm running. Like I'm constantly being tormented. I constantly have sleepless nights. I constantly feel unhappy. Even when I'm around people, even when I'm seem like I'm at my happiest, and I'm posting pictures and I look fine, and I've done all the surgery possible, possible to try and make myself, I've tried to create this persona of me thinking that, you know, it's going to give me that happiness, and it doesn't. And the issue is bigger than that. The issue is bigger than just getting up and leaving and, you know, going to another country. And I think when you're about to cross over, these are the certain things that you have to say to yourself, like, you know, yes, this is my job, like this is how I make my money, but have I compromised? Have I sold myself to a certain extent? You've gained everything, like you've got millions of followers, you've got the money, you've got the lifestyle, everything, but you've lost yourself. You don't have peace, you know, you don't have joy. You have moments of happiness, but those moments just come and pass so quickly. You don't have that level of control that you think that you do have. But yeah, guys, like, it's mad, like it's crazy. But honestly speaking, if you do listen to this, I wish you nothing but the best. Don't give up. There's a part of her that clearly knows better and wants better. Losing the money, losing the shop and everything like that, everything happens for a reason, and sometimes you will keep going through the same test until you pass the test. You will still keep going through the same challenges until you actually pass the test. You have to repeat it. Every time you fail, it means that you're not learning something. Every time you keep going through the same thing, it means you're not learning something. If you've lost a shop twice, then you're not learning. Like, you're not hearing, you're not getting the lesson. Like, you're not learning what God is trying to teach you. So you might have to go through it the same thing again. But what I'm glad to see though is people are a lot more kind. Like, I definitely have seen that in the comments. People are a lot more kind. And, you know, because what we don't want is someone to be vocal about their mental health, vocal about, like, literally looking at a train and wanting to jump in front of the train, and then you're still being brutal to that person, and then that person is gone, and then that's when you want to come and be like, oh my gosh, like, no. So yeah, it's really good to see, like, people have been a lot more kind, and I really would urge people just to, you know, keep the sister in prayer and just, yeah, keep covering her, because, you know, when the enemy really wants you, he will not let you go, like, until he comes not only to steal, to kill, but to destroy you. And, you know, we see that, like, we see that play in certain people's lives, like the enemy really wants to destroy you, and the only reason why he wants to destroy you is because you've got greatness on the inside of you, you've got purpose, and if only you yield yourself, like fully yield yourself. And unfortunately, that might mean that you do lose the popularity, you do lose the fame, you do lose certain things. That's because God wants you to have full dependency on him. Like, he wants you to have that full trust in him, to have that faith, that same leap of faith that you're saying, and how you've been vocal about, you know, your faith and your walk with God. Like, don't let your circumstance change that perspective and change and taint who God is, because he never changes regardless of your situation. So I'm just, you know, sending out my encouragement and prayer to Miss Our Fabulous, and yeah, man, we want to hear good things. Like, we want to hear good things. We've been losing so many people, like have been passing, coming to the end, and this massacre, this wiping away that is happening, you know, we don't want it to keep going and taking people out, because life is really not promised. We've seen that this year, so next year, like, it could go either way, but we want to be actually fighting for one another and holding each other, you know, accountable in love. And I think that's the message. Yes, hold people accountable, but in love. Yes, correct people, but do it in love. You know, like, it's not everything that everybody does that's right, but can we do it in love? Like, can we actually cover people, not expose people to shame, like, not drag people, you know, but actually spread more love? I think we'll definitely see a better world, especially within our community. But yeah, guys, I really wanted to make this video short. We've come to 10 minutes, but guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Yeah.